this particular unit is the Panasonic Aquarea from the K Series range. So this is the anthracite grey model. This particular unit, it's refrigerant split. So that means it's connected to the indoor equipment with refrigerant pipework, like an air conditioning unit. It's not connected by 28mm or 35mm copper flow and return pipework. And because it is fridge split and a single fan unit, it can go up to 50 metres away down the garden from the indoor equipment. If it were the larger 9 kilowatt K series or the 12 kilowatts K series, they could only go 30 metres away from the indoor equipment. So this is a really good solution for somebody who may, need the unit further away from the property. So, for instance, where a hydraulically split unit may have been a challenge, the K series overcomes that, meaning they can have a solution in the property. Great. It connects to the indoor equipment, the all-in-one, with a 4mm forecore. So that's live, neutral, earth and communication. So 4mm forecore. And just to demonstrate, in this instance, we're using the Inaba Denko. So the Inaba Denko trunking is quite popular. People who are in the aircon sort of profession, they use a lot of the Inaba. It's great. Very easy to fit. It just gives that nice finish. So if you were externally mounting a pipework on the wall, say, rather than just using J-clips, for instance, and just having it surface mounted refrigerant pipe in insulation, you put it in the Inaba, protects it. Interestingly, the pipes themselves are pre-insulated with the vinyl wrap. It's called Coolio, that pipework. You can actually get it from FSW. So this Coolio is fire resistant to a certain level. It comes in 20 metre coils, and yeah, it's pre-insulated. Great bits of kit there. So the unit itself, the all-in-one, something that I want to highlight with that, inside there where your hot water tank is, it uses Uvacua technology. So the Uvacua technology is 19 layers of insulation. Fantastic. 19 layers of insulation. So there is minimal heat loss from that hot water cylinder inside the all-in-one. I do like how it can blend in to your kitchen, a utility room, a designated plant room. It really is a great unit. The tank itself is probably only about so high. Inside this bit, if you like, is your expansion vessel, magnetic filter. So it comes with a magnetic filter. You've got your backup heater in there. Now, depending which size you're having, you will either have a 3 kilowatt backup heater built in or a 6. The idea of the backup heater is, in the event of a technical breakdown of a heat pump, for example, the backup heater will still do the heating and the hot water until the matter is resolved. So also in there you've got your heating expansion vessel. So depending on the size of the property and the emitters and the water system volume, the vessel inside there may be enough for what you need for your particular installation. However, personally I always like to put the small 12 litre on there as well with the robo kit, so you've got means of filling. Here is space heating pipework. 1.25 inch reduced to 35, inch and a quarter to 35mm, and then reduced to 28. That can get off to your space heating then. In our instance, it's in our premises. It's just for testing and showing. We've got it hooked up to a Panasonic 50 litre buffer. And we're literally just using that to simulate space heating so we can get our testing done and what things are remember. So, space heating pipework, fridge connections to the outdoor unit, and then your hot and cold connections to your domestics on the top right of the unit. The controller's built in. The controller's built in. You can relocate that if you wanted to put it in a central location and just use it as a room thermostat in the house. Great idea, because rather than using a third-party controller, the Panasonic logic knows how efficiently to work your system to get the best from it. So you can use that as a room thermostat, and many of our customers do. Use it as the room thermostat, put it in the hallway, for example. And yeah, the interesting thing inside, behind that panel, I have done another video on it, but the network adapter's in there. You know I obsess about the network adapter. It's great because it enables you to be able to pair it with your Wi-Fi and use the app, and then you can control the system from your phone or your smart device. However, the best bit for me is the fact that with your consent, we can register this system on Panasonic Service Cloud. So that will give you that peace of mind that if there was a technical matter to be dealt with, we can remotely log in, we can see it. In most cases, faults can be reset remotely without a visit to site being required. However, in the event that we do have to attend site, we have all the parts as service partners, we have all the parts, so when we attend, it's likely, in many instances, any matters will be resolved on one visit, which is, again, great peace of mind. It's all part of the after-sales thing, really, isn't it? That's what it comes down to, and Panasonic are absolutely fantastic at it. In my own opinion, I think they offer one of the best levels of dedicated after-sales I've ever witnessed. Sincerely. Their technical team is absolutely fantastic. They work endlessly to make improvements and offer more, and coverage across the United Kingdom, even the Highlands and Islands, such as Orkney and Shetland, service partners are present there as well. So, your 7-year warranty, that great after-sales support, you've got so much in your corner supporting you that ultimately you don't get to see, but they're there. Service partners, technical support, 7-year warranty, remote monitoring for future maintenance and performance. Why wouldn't you want this? It's fantastic.